Hey guys, welcome to the video. I'm Van and this is my morning routine. I don't usually have a specific time at which I wake up. I just set an alarm for around 7 or 8 hours from when I go to sleep. And I start my morning by heating up some water to make myself some tea. While that is heating up, I go and wash my face because I have really greasy skin. So I literally wake up with my face covered in oil. This step is a must, especially in summer, but I found that it has helped me a lot with my acne. So I try to do it every day just when I wake up. In the meantime, my water is already hot, so I make myself some tea. And then I go for a quick 10-minute walk, so that way my tea has the time to cool off a little bit and my dog can do, his things. Usually the cats come along too. Then I move on to some mobility work, which are only a couple of exercises that I've incorporated to focus on specific areas of my body that I want to improve. The first one being wall angels, which I do to improve my posture and my shoulder mobility. I don't do many reps of these ones because I find them really hard. Next, I move on to some internal rotations of the hip. I have some trouble with my hip mobility, and I can definitely feel it affects me while running and doing some other type of movements like squatting and stuff. So that's why I have incorporated this exercise. Finally, I use a lacrosse ball for my back, especially my lumbar part, where I have really painful knots, and I try to release those knots every day so that I don't have too much tension that can accumulate over time, because if I don't do that, I end up with a super stiff back. And finally, I end up with a quick 20-minute yoga session. This is mainly to compensate a little bit for lying down or sitting down all day long, so I feel like I can move my body more easily, and it also helps me a lot with my back and some weird muscles that get tight during my workout that I don't usually stretch. Sometimes I go for a run after yoga, especially now in the summer that it's really hot outside, but if I don't feel like it, well, I'll just do it in the afternoon. After that is done, I can move on to my favorite part of the day, which is having breakfast. My breakfast usually consists of some type of protein. Fruit. I need fruit in the mornings to get things moving, and then always peanut butter and whatever I want to add on top. I usually have my breakfast with a cup of coffee, which I tend to drink very slowly, so that's why once I have finished my breakfast, I read for a while, more or less until I have finished my cup of coffee, and then I can move on to do whatever I have planned to do that day. And yeah, that is my morning routine that I try to do every day to try and stay relatively healthy, especially as far as mobility goes, and injury prevention too. That's really important. It's nothing really complicated or fancy, but it helps me start the day on the right track.